Hey, welcome to Live with Lynn. So if you're here, say hi. If you're watching the replay, be sure to type replay so I know you were here. I'm Lynn Huber, and I appreciate you being here today. So today I'm going to talk about your words can make or break those around you. Words matter. You've heard that before, right? But it's true. Words are so powerful. You have the power to grow your relationships. You can save them or break them beyond repair by the words that come out of your mouth. You are where you are today, mostly because of what you said in the past, right? You are what you are today, partly because of the kind of words that you allow to come out of your mouth, right? I know that might seem seem a little harsh or far-fetched, to some of you, but the truth is that words have the power to shape your present as well as your future. Hi, Anitra. Good morning. So your words can shape your financial life, your physical well-being, as well as your business or career life. Your words can turn your spouse or your child or your friend into an exceptional individual. Your words also have the power to send your loved ones through depression and a mountain of regrets. That's pretty powerful, huh? When I was looking for what I was going to talk about today, I saw a sentence, and I don't know if this is from the Bible or what, and the tongue is a fire, that it defiles the whole body and sets on fire the course of nature. Wow, that really places a lot of emphasis on how much damage the tongue can accomplish. But I prefer to think of the good things you can do with your tongue. You can change any situation with your words, right? If someone you love or care about is battling with their inability to accomplish anything worthwhile, you can help turn that around by saying the right words. Your words of encouragement and assurance have the power to transform your child's bad grades into straight A's. Your words have the power of turning your spouse into a productive and considerate partner. It all begins with you believing that they can change. And once you're convinced of that possibility and you really believe, you can start expressing your conviction in words. And it's those words, right? If you're finding it hard to convince yourself that your 10-year stressful marriage or your underachieving child can amount to anything, say the right words anyway. It's really amazing what words can do. So as you continue expressing the right words, not only to yourself, but to your loved ones, you're going to start to notice positive changes. You start acknowledging them and start appreciating them and start telling them how wonderful they are. You'd be amazed at how things can turn around for you and for your people that you're talking to. Good morning, Denise. Good to see you. So, if you're an employer or a supervisor and you're struggling with employees who aren't doing as much as they could, it might be because of how they feel in the office, right? The only way to have amazing employees who get everything done on time is by creating an environment that's conducive to such possibilities. You can only accomplish that by being mindful of what you say. Obviously, you can't say things like, well, you are incompetent, or hiring you was the worst mistake I ever made, and then expect positive results. Of course, I know you would never say that to an employee. I'm sorry, I know you won't, because if you're watching me, I know you would never say that, but I have seen it in the workplace. And in fact, I've even experienced it a time or two back in the days when I had a job in my life. There's some bosses out there that just don't get it, huh? So the impact that such a negative word has on your workers' mental well-being is catastrophic. Even if they're doing their level best, the results would never show up. Expressing such negativity causes your employee to doubt himself or herself. They become overwhelmed with feelings of incompetence, and once that kicks in, there's no way of achieving anything worth noticing. But you can be a happy employer and have happy employees, and you can only have happy employees by appreciating their worth, So start using encouraging words that show how much faith you have in your workers. Talk about how proud you are to have them on your team. Replace all the negative talk with words like, I can always count on you, or I know you can meet the goal and do so right on time. Words of encouragement will not only show your employees that you believe in them, but it also makes them proud of the fact that you're their boss. This is the same true. The same thing is true if you have a business like mine where you're building a team. In fact, I think it might be even more true, or even especially important with a direct sales team. Mostly because you can't hire or fire somebody. You can't give them a raise or dock their pay or whatever. I mean, what they do in their business is totally up to them. It's their own business, right? But you can't make them do anything. But what you can do is you can love on them. Give out words of encouragement as much as you possibly can. Talk about how proud you are to be working with them. Show your team members how much you appreciate them and how important they are as part of your team. Practice using words to change the lives of people around you. You might have tried many methods to get your children or your spouse to open up or become a better person, and it hasn't worked, right? But why not try words? If you still doubt the power of words and what they can accomplish, try putting the right words to the test. Better yet, try looking at what some of the greatest and most influential people in the world have accomplished with words. Take into consideration the impact that a motivational speaker can have on someone's life. It's just amazing to me when I watch people who listen to, I listen to a lot of motivational speakers. I go to a lot of events, and it's amazing how the impact they have on people's lives. Study the way world leaders shape the world and avoid wars by taking advantage of the power of words. Bringing it closer to home, start speaking productively and excellence over your child's life today and see how far that will get them. Make it a point to say encouraging and assuring words to your child every morning and every time that they come to you with a problem. Focus on you are smart and you can be anything you want for the next 6 months and see what kind of influence you'll have in your child's life. I think you'll be surprised. And many of you probably, if you're watching me, you may already be doing this. But and I try to do it all the time. I don't have children anymore, but like with my team, with my husband, but we're human and it's just something we have to work on, right? But every day we are shaping reality for ourselves and for the people around us by the words we use with them. The right word spoken at the right time can make all the difference in building people up. So how will your words impact others? Anitra says, listen to a motivational podcast. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing, right? So, hey, now I'd love to hear from you. I mean, do you believe the power words have over your life and the people around you? Do you have an example of where words made a difference? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. I would love to hear your stories. So thank you, Anitra and Denise, for being live with me today, and anyone else who might be live who just didn't comment, and anyone who's watching the replay. I appreciate you. So go out there, have an amazing day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.